Let's go and talk about Galamsey small. Now, on the front page of the Finder newspaper this morning, as usual, Galamsey, 2 jailed 20 years each. And they said we were unemployed and hungry. They pleaded with the judge. They've been jailed 20 years each, 2 of them, 20 years each. Young people. By all means, I say if people break the law, deal with them. Now, yesterday, there was a momentary jaw drop in court where we're told that the immediate past chairman of the New Patriotic Party, lawyer Freddie Blay, former MP for Elembele, former deputy speaker of our parliament, is the one representing the three other Chinese and 1 Vietnamese in the Aisha Huang case. I won't go into the merits of the matter. I will be sub judice. And then I heard that, look, listen to it carefully. The immediate past chairman of the New Patriotic Party, the one who was there before Mr. Stephen Intim came, lawyer Freddie Blay, is the one representing the other 4 persons, 3 Chinese, 1 Vietnamese, in the ongoing Aisha Huang case. Listen carefully. Aisha Huang herself is represented by a former presidential hopeful of the New Patriotic Party, Lawyer Krabia Ifadate, respected lawyers. Now, what is the conversation? The conversation about Galamsey. And then the communications director of the New Patriotic Party, my good friend Richard Ahiagba, says, oh, the fact that people have party affiliation, it should not deny them the right to legal counsel, yada, yada, yada. I agree. Freddie Blay is a lawyer. Mr. Krabia Ifadate is a lawyer. In fact, they are free to practice. Aisha Huang is innocent until proven guilty by a competent court of jurisdiction. The other 4, same. So technically, they are not doing anything wrong. They are just practicing as lawyers and delivering for their clients and trying to save their clients because it is beyond reasonable doubt. It's a criminal matter, so they have to prove beyond reasonable doubt. It's not a balance on the scale of probabilities. Beyond reasonable doubt that their clients are innocent. And somebody told me yesterday that if your village is under attack and the elders of your village are divided, 1 prosecuting and 1/2 defending, then you have a problem. Because the people who are in court, the accusers of Aisha Huang, the 4 others in court, is the Honorable Attorney General, who is also a party person, and the Honorable Minister for Lands and Natural Resources, who was also in court yesterday, another party person. So the same group of people, 1/2 is prosecuting, 1/2 is defending. There's nothing wrong. They are doing their work. But on a note of principle. Mind you, not so long ago, when the president met MMDCs and chiefs and all of that, he said that because of their fight and commitment against Galamsey, it cost the New Patriotic Party in the 2020 election. And he says that if they fight it well, they will even break the 8. The same man who said, take politics out, he introduced politics at the tail end after he had said everybody. So he says, oh, look left, then he looks right. Now, on a note of principle, and can you imagine the level of perception that people will have? That even the immediate past chairman, who will sit on the Council of Elders table of the party in power that says, help us, this is a united fight against Galamsey, in court defending the Galamseyers. It's a private lawyer, no debate about that. But then the conversation and the perception in people's minds. If I were a lawyer, I wouldn't have taken on this job. For the simple reason that my government has been trying to fight Galamsey and has failed and failed and failed and failed. For the fact that Haji Ali Mahama mentioned that MMDCs were involved and none of them has been punished, I wouldn't have taken it on. For the fact that as former party chairman, I have the ears of the president, I wouldn't have taken it on. The perception, public perception alone, and that moral high ground, that will help the people rally round the flag to make sure that we put an end to Galamsey. It's enough to say, I will not be interested. Because the name will keep resonating each time the matter is called before the court. And people will be reading it and be connecting the dots. And will be asking, are the people who are saying they are helping us fight Galamsey the very people interested in perpetrating Galamsey? Question. So if I were, and you see where the political parties of the communications machinery comes to defend, to say, oh, it is okay, they are practicing that. There's no debate about that. But I'm saying it is the principle. The principle that I say, oh, I don't like dog meat. But when the children gather and they say they want to chew dog meat, I pick the dog meat and I divide it with my teeth and share it to them. Would I not be tasting part of the dog meat? Principle is important. Principle is key. Law is principle. Politics